Hello Cancer, welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone, so take what fits and leave the rest out. Okay, we have the Water Fairy, feelings and emotions, with the Fire Fairy, creative action. Looks like someone's finally gaining some emotional clarity here and really having some assessment on what to do next. Something that's inspiring someone is what they're wanting to take action on. It's finally like energy being put into one direction, following their feelings. You were the best thing in my life. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Yeah, someone's definitely overwhelmed, but in a very good way. Okay, assessment. Overall energy, the Chariot. This is about overcoming challenges as well as focusing. Okay, focusing on a goal, achieving it. So let's see what's going on in your energy this week. We have Seven of Swords, the Lovers, and the Knight of Cups. So I see that things are looking really good for you. Things are starting to get a little bit better. If you have felt like things have just not kind of been up to par, or things haven't been going your way, because it feels like you've overcome some challenges here, it's really great this week because there's a lot of optimism and you really seeing that things are being successful for you, whatever you've been concerned about. But I do see that there's somebody here behind the scenes. Somebody that might send you this week a specific message, or something that isn't very direct. Somebody that you also, for some of you, did not realize had feelings here as well. And I see that just random things are happening here, okay, out of the blue, that are kind of surprising you. It's almost like the past coming back around. So be aware of that. It's a very good thing because there's some unfinished business in a lot of areas that are finally coming full circle. And now is the time for you. Everything's kind of aligning is what I see. The Star, Four of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Strength card for their energy. So this person has been in a period of time out, healing as well. They've been through something here that possibly a lot of you are unaware of, but we will get to that. I do see that they've been really worried about this connection in a whole because they feel like they've really lost something great here. And they also feel like they need some strength to pick themselves up, to go after what they truly want and finally do something different than they've done before. Tell me what the Star. Things may have been unattainable in the past, or there might have been distance here where they felt like they lacked the courage to really go after this, or, you know, take a risk. Six of Wands, yeah, they're wanting and craving a lot more time with you, or attention from you as well. It's constantly on their mind is what I'm seeing. But if you felt like this person has left, they have not. They've just taken a pause out in the situation. We have the Death, Five of Wands, and the World card in the past. Okay, so things suddenly shifted into a direction of chaos. I see that there was a lot of conflicting energies that they had, that they knew in order for this to work, they had to release some things from their life, or actually step up to the plate and make some tough decisions in order to risk being in this connection. So you both could have been worlds apart here as well. If it's not physical distance, because it's showing up again, this can be emotional distance. This person not really opening up or expressing to you how much you mean to them, or connecting with you on a deeper level. But I see they caused some conflict here when it came to communication. They weren't open and upfront about a lot of things that were going on in their life. But I see with the Five of Wands, they treated you as if they were in competition here. Something where you were always trying to vie for their attention, that they're the ones that needed to be on top, superior, and they needed to be chased after. But what I see is that you never chased them, and it's something that bothered them because they couldn't get you to kind of get on board with what they were wanting here. They felt like that was kind of soothing their ego if they could get you to kind of long for them, chase after them, but they just couldn't get it to work. Tell me what the Five of Wands. But what they were doing was playing their own game. Okay, they were playing this way because they were too afraid to deal with their own emotions or really address what was real and really fight for this connection. Tell me the Knight of Swords. Yeah, Knight of Swords, Seven of Cups. The motive was to confuse you here, to cause some chaos, okay, emotionally, to get you to long for them, to chase after them. And they soon found out that that was never going to happen. So the more this went on and progressed, the more antsy they got. And then with the Knight of Swords, Seven of Cups, they would start communicating with you all over the place sporadically here. It seemed very unpredictable in their energy, whether they were going to be nice one moment or cutting the next. And it really felt like they were just one foot in, one foot out here. But I do see that when they would communicate, sometimes it could be very harsh, or you just didn't understand why they're trying to push your buttons or try to put you in this headspace where you didn't feel good enough, you know, for their love. And it's just a strategy. It's something where they felt like the other strategy was not working, so they really needed to amp it up. And I do see that in a sense they became very frustrated, so they kind of took it out on you in a way, is what I see. Page of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and the Moon card for the challenge. Yeah, this person does not like to deal with their emotions. So I see some of them are emotionally stunted in a sense, like they don't really want to grow and learn how to navigate through deep conversations or emotions. So they kind of just run the other direction, and they feel like somebody else should be able to deal with that. I don't have to deal with that, and I shouldn't have to give up control and be vulnerable and express myself. The other person can chase after me here. But I do see deep down, even though they came off very cold here, they're very sensitive inside. Very, very sensitive. But they don't like this about themselves. Five of Pentacles. They feel like this is something that takes down their worth. They don't like to not be in control of themselves, and they feel like if they deal with emotions or they get emotional, then they're being weak in some sense. I do see because of this, you definitely felt abandoned by them emotionally, or felt like they were rejecting you constantly here. Tell me what the Five of Pentacles, please. Five of Cups. And the Seven of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot of devastation here. It's like because there's no direct communication, or someone's not really expressing how they feel, it caused a lot of issues. And you were the person that was affected by this emotionally and stressed you out more and more. Especially with the Moon card here, there's so much unknown. There's so much mystery to what is this person's intentions with me? Do they truly care about me? Are they just trying to mess with me here? Are they keeping me around for their own gain? What are they doing and why? What is the purpose? And you feel like you couldn't really put your finger on it because it seems so confusing. And for some of you, some moments, they can be charming, right? But just surface level here with the Page of Cups. It never felt like you talked about anything deep, and you felt like you couldn't let your guard down. You couldn't be your true self with them because you felt like at any moment they could just pick up and leave and never come back. So you were trying to really protect yourself as well and be on guard, be cautious. Okay, so let's see what they're about to do here. We have Page of Swords. And I do see in the current moment, they've taken some time out to assess things here. They realized things weren't working, as well as something conflicting was going on in their environment, and it really made them stop and start to address everything in their behavior. We have Page of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So we have a new offer on the table. Somebody wants to finally fix things here, but do things in a very surprising way. Something that's very needed in this situation. So if this reading is resonating with you in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action they take, what they're going to say moving forward here, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys dearly, and I'll see you next time.